What's up everybody, Baseman45 Games here, and today I'm going to talk about my personal best cyberpunk games for the Nintendo Switch. There are great alternatives to Cyberpunk 2077 that's on next-gen consoles, but these games will still give you that synth vibe with music and cyber-tech combat. Now let's get right to the video. Let's start with one of my favorite cyberpunk games, and that's Ghostrunner. Ghostrunner is a fast-paced first-person action platformer that plays like Mirror's Edge and Hotline Miami combined, which means there are a lot of parkour elements and both you and your enemies are defeated in one hit. You play a ninja with only a katana and special abilities from blinking, dashing, hacking enemies, and solving puzzles in a cyber void. The setting is in a tower called Dharma City, where the poor economy starts from the bottom and the rich environment reveal more as you climb up the tower. I've done a review on this game, so be sure to check it out. The next game on this list is Katana Zero, a fast-paced hardcore 80s retro-style game that has very similar gameplay to Ghostrunner, but it's a 2D pixel art action platformer. Katana Zero is an interesting story about a samurai hitman sent to take out contracts from his therapist. The character fights with only a katana to deflect projectiles and can dash while also having a slow motion ability called Chronos. This is a very fun but very challenging game with beautiful pixel visuals and a great soundtrack to fight your enemies to. Ruiner is another hardcore game, but it's a top-down twin-stick shooter with some melee combat elements, set in a cyberpunk city called Raincock. The story is about a guy left for dead and gets hacked by a woman that tells you to get revenge on those that shot you down to find your brother who has been kidnapped by a gang boss. This game is really fun with a generic but fun story with great shooting combat mixed with RPG elements to level abilities to take on stronger foes. The small city of Raincock is filled with life, but most of your time is set fighting in separated industrial factories or closed-off streets, defeating cyborg thieves and bosses. The next game has had some people divided, but I quite enjoyed Foreclosed, which is a comic book style story-driven game about a man that's had his identity cyberware erased by a big security bank company, and it's up to you to get your identity back. Foreclosed is a third-person shooter with tech abilities to hack your enemies and improve your weapons with different mods and telepathic powers to hold or throw objects with your cyberware. The combat can get difficult in the beginning because enemies can be bullet sponges until you improve your weapon with special mods, and there's also some stealth elements in some sections of the game that can feel a bit unfair. This game is only a few hours long, but well worth the playthrough. The final game is actually an underrated game made by Platinum Games called Astral Chain. I love Astral Chain because of the combat in the city called the Ark. Astral Chain is an anime-style cyberpunk hack-and-slash action game with some puzzle elements to solve CSI-style crime cases, and platforming sessions where you play as a cop in a mega city called the Ark that trains monsters called legions to help you fight and solve cases. The combat is how I would describe a toned-down version of Bayonetta, but you're using companions called legions that are like Pokemon to help you chain combos. The legions come in a variety of forms, like a beast canine form that you can ride around for faster movement and attract monsters, an armored legion that can throw heavy objects and help you be more aggressive in combat, a knight to help you block big attacks with the shield barrier, a archer to gain distance in combat, and a swordsman. These legions are customizable and you can level them up, as well as your character. This game is very fun, though can be tough to master the combat with chaining combos with your legion, but the story is over the top anime and has fun action moments and twists. I hope this game gets a sequel because it's too unique and I would have loved to explore more of the city. Most of these games do go on sale very frequently on the eShop, except Astral Chain, because it's by Nintendo. So be on the lookout for these great games. I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I will catch you all next time. Peace out.